Welcome to the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree warm-up show at the Troubadour Nashville in Music City, USA. I'm your host, Marcia Campbell. We are broadcasting from the Troubadour Nashville, located in the Music Valley Drive area, 2416 Music Valley Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, here in the great land of the United States of America. Thank you to our live audience, and thank you for tuning in at 6:50 a.m. WSM and around the world at WSMonline.com. And we want to celebrate the birthday of Ernest Tubb. Ernest Dale Tubb, born February 9th, 1914, nicknamed the Texas Troubadour, a singer, a songwriter, and one of the pioneers of country music. His biggest career hit song came in 1941, Walkin' the Floor Over You. Also, it marked the rise of the honky-tonk style of music. In 1948, he was the first singer to record a hit version of Billy Hayes and J.W. Johnson's Blue Christmas, a song more commonly associated with Elvis Presley. Another well-known Tubb hit was Waltz Across Texas. It came in 1965 and written by his nephew, Billy Talmadge, which became one of his most requested songs. Ernest Tubb recorded duets with the then and upcoming Loretta Lynn in the early 1960s, including their hit, Sweet Thing. Ernest Tubb joined the Grand Ole Opry in February 1943. In 1965, he hosted a half-hour TV program, The Ernest Tubb Show, which aired in first-run syndication for about 3 years. Also in 1965, Ernest Tubb was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. In 1970, Ernest Tubb was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. We celebrate and remember Ernest Tubb, born February 9th, 1914. He passed away at the age of 70, September the 6th, 1984. We remember and we celebrate Ernest Tubb. We have a great show for you tonight. Grammy Award winner, member of the Grand Ole Opry, Rhonda Vincent, and The Rage. It's going to be an amazing night. She has been very busy, and she'll tell us about it in just a little bit. Coming to the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree, please make plans to be with us. February the 18th, Cody Norris Show, and March the 4th, Mark Wills, right here at Troubadour Nashville on the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. And we have some amazing events coming up here at the Troubadour Nashville. The Rope Show will be back at the Troubadour Nashville. You don't want to miss the big rope luncheon and dinner social. Sunday, February the 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Troubadour Nashville, 2416 Music Valley Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37124. We are excited to welcome as our headlining entertainer, Mel Sonny Tillis Jr., son of legendary Mel Tillis and brother of Pam Tillis, known as the ultimate showman, and like his iconic dad, he tells funny stories and performs songs of his famous father. Also performing will be the Rope All-Star Band, some of the greatest Nashville musicians who collectively have performed with legends such as Conway Twitty, Merle Haggard, David Allan Coe, Garth Brooks, Tanya Tucker, Bill Anderson, Marty Stewart, Trisha Yearwood, Connie Smith, and that's just to name a few. And of course, this promises to be an epic show people will be talking about for a long time. Tickets for lunch and the concert are only $25 for members and $30 for non-members. To purchase tickets, text 615-415-5899. To purchase tickets, text 615-415-5899. Also, mark your calendar and join us on Sunday night. Sundays are jam sessions. Do you sing? Do you know someone who sings? Do you play an instrument? The Troubadour Nashville every Sunday from 6 to 10 p.m. Anyone can get up on stage and sing or play. It's a fun time, and you just never know who might show up. Hey, it's free, and everyone is welcome. That is Sundays, the Sunday night jam sessions at the Troubadour Nashville. We also have an amazing show that is taking place here at the Troubadour, making its Nashville debut. The Coal Miners will be joined by Emily Portman Drake to honor Loretta Lynn on Tuesday, March 21st at the Troubadour here in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a tribute show. They'll be embarking on a national tour, but it's doing some special one-off shows, and this just so happens to be one of them. Tickets are $50, or VIP tables are available for $250. There are 4 seats per VIP table. Tickets are only available at Always Loretta tickets@gmail.com. Now again, tickets are only available at Always Loretta tickets@gmail.com. We are a big venue, but we're also a small venue. We only hold about 500 people, so get your tickets quick before they sell out. Always Loretta tickets@gmail.com. Music City Bar and Grill, a world-class entertainment venue with traditional live country music 7 days a week. We combine great food and great service with great entertainment. You can choose from our full menu. It's pub grub, burgers, fries, wings, nachos, pizza, quesadilla, and more. And of course, we have your favorite draft beer. Music City Bar and Grill is a family-oriented venue. No smoking, no cover charge, and plenty of free parking. Music City Bar and Grill, located at 2412 Music Valley Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. For more information, call 615-883-2367. That's 615-883-2367. And follow us at facebook.com/Music City Bar. And check out our weekly entertainment schedule. We invite you to join us at Music City Bar and Grill. Welcome back to the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree warm-up show. I'm your host, Marcia Campbell. Be sure and join me at facebook.com/Marcia Campbell Radio. And now let's visit with the host of tonight's show. She's Grammy Award-winning artist known as the Queen of Bluegrass Music, and she's a member of the Grand Ole Opry. My friend Rhonda Vincent, welcome into the warm-up show.
Thank you, Marcia. I love it when you say that. Member of the Grand Ole Opry. Dream come true.
It's a dream come true for a lot of your, I want to say fans, but you have a family at the Opry. You had a unique experience with becoming a member of the Grand Ole Opry.
I did. I mean, here I am singing a song by Jeannie Seeley that was on our latest project. And she walks out on February 28th of 2020. And just says, when are you going to finish your album? And then she says, how would you like to be a member of the Grand Ole Opry? And I thought my ears were deceiving me. I heard the words, but I couldn't believe it. And I said, are you serious? And she said, what is your answer? Like she didn't know. But the crazy thing is I waited 343 days to be inducted, and the longest of any other Opry member waiting that long. But I'm just thrilled. I decided, you know what, it doesn't matter when it happens, just so it happens. So February 6th of 2021. So about to celebrate 2 years as a member of the Opry.
I am so happy for you, and dreams do come true, my friends, listening in.
God gives us the desires of our heart, and it was never more prevalent in this situation.
Amen. Well, you have been a very busy girl tonight.
I like to pack as much as I can in one day, but boy, in one night, 7 o'clock, we kicked off the Grand Ole Opry. 8:30 performance with other Opry members. And this is a unique, more trivia around my Opry membership. Darren and I, Darren, my brother, Darren Vincent, who is part of Daly and Vincent, And we're the very first ever brother and sister to hold separate Opry memberships. And Darren and Jamie and I have a new song from their album called Cut of Those Memories. And so we performed that on the SPIGMA, the Society for the Preservation of Bluegrass Music of America, on the award show tonight, right before I got here to host the Midnite Jamboree.
Oh my gosh, she's still going.
Marcia, maybe we can figure out something to do at midnight, maybe hosting a jam at SPIGMA. I don't know, but surely we can find something else to do it by midnight.
Yeah. I mean, we can maybe stop and get a waffle first and then go on.
Oh, that's right. That sounds good.
I'm so happy for you. Now, recently, it was Dolly's 77th birthday celebration. And I was so happy to see you on stage and your pink sparkle representing Dolly. What is it like working with Dolly? I know you've sang with Dolly several times in the studio. You've been on several albums, and also the latest album of hers, Run, Rose, Run. You, along with Val Story, sang on the song Firecracker.
Yes.
It is fabulous.
See, I love that. And I look at her as what a mentor. The wonderful thing, she's always thinking of something new and exciting to do. And I kind of try to do the same thing. I try to pattern myself after that. And what can we do next? My husband says, just retire and come, we live at the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. Just retire and just chill out. It's like, are you kidding? I would, that's just a way to get me there so I can cook and clean for him, but not a chance. I love it. The current album, Run, Rose, Run. And then the one before that, I was ever so surprised because it was Dumplin', the movie Dumplin'. But so she was making the soundtrack to that. And I ended up not only singing, but playing mandolin. And it was a trio with Alison Krauss, Dolly, and myself. And so we just thought it was on the soundtrack. It's Christmas and we're watching the movie Dumplin', and 45 minutes in, there's the car scene. They're riding in the car and our song comes on. It's called If We Don't. So it's just a wonderful adventure. You never know what what music she's going to be playing or singing or having you do. And it's so fun. So my first encounter with Dolly was 1992. Carl Jackson was working with Dolly on Slow Dancing with the Moon. She said, who should I get to sing harmony with us? And he said, Rhonda Vincent. So I come home this afternoon of this about 4:00. There was a Codaphone blinking and I hit the button. It said, hi, this is Dolly Parton and I want you to come to Nashville and sing with me. I thought it was a joke, but I called the number back and sure enough, found myself the very next morning in the studio with Dolly Parton. I was so in awe. And we ended up singing on 2 songs on the album. And from that moment on, my life was changed. Working with her on Heart Songs, got to spend 10 days with Dolly. My daughter Tinsel was 5 years old, and she was so kind and let Tinsel come with me because it was the last, before she started kindergarten that fall. That last really tour thing that she would get to do. So Tinsel got to be with me. Some of the most significant, or one of the most significant things in my life, becoming friends and working with her. But 2005, I had a life-threatening illness and didn't expect to be talking to you right now. And when I got out of the hospital, Dolly Parton was standing in my living room. She came all the way to Green Top, Missouri, 500 miles from Nashville. She said, I had to make sure you were okay myself. And she does so many incredible things that people have no idea about. And that's one of them in my life, if something was very special. Just started crying. Couldn't believe it.
We're so happy you're here with us tonight. All right.
Oh, and I appreciate it so much.
I can go on and get emotional with you. But you're going to be celebrating a birthday at the Ryman.
It's going to be at the Ryman Auditorium. They have the Springer Mountain Farms Bluegrass Nights at the Ryman, and we love doing that. In fact, I did a project with bluegrass legends, the Osborne brothers. It's the first time that they had sang together in like 10 years, Bobby and Sonny, and Jesse McReynolds and Mac Wiseman. But so we love doing the Springer Mountain Farms Bluegrass Nights at the Ryman. But 2023 is going to be special. I will be celebrating my birthday there at the Ryman Auditorium for Bluegrass Nights. So come be with us July 13th. It's on a Thursday night, and we'll be there. And who knows, boy, we can think of some really fun surprises to have that night. I'm going to start to work on that now. You've given me some ideas.
That'd be a lot of fun. Well, talking about the Ryman right downstage and then right across Broadway, the original home of the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree, and of course the Ernest Tubb Record Shop. Well, do you have a history with Ernest Tubb, your family, going and playing and performing?
First of all, we always listen to the Opry. We always listen to the Midnight Jamboree growing up. So familiar. So another dream come true is the night that Sally Mountain show, we got to be on the Midnight Jamboree. And we were there early, looking around the record shop and sitting there. We had our bass, and then it got later and later. And my brother Darren, I think, fell asleep on the bass. It was laying on its side. And Keith Bilbrey still talks about this. As Ernest Tubb walked in, he looked at Darren and he said, "That poor little feller's fell asleep right there on the bass." So, but I remember standing there being in awe of, oh my goodness, it's Ernest Tubb, and he just walked by. But we got to be his guests that night, and for many times, for many years. And then when I started my solo career, I would go over and be a guest on the show. But the way I started hosting, I was there, waiting for the record shop. They always would broadcast the Opry there in the store. So I went over there waiting for the Midnight Jamboree to start one night. And I was looking through the records. And as it got to be like 5 till midnight, it got closer and closer. David McCormick said, "Do you know this song, I'm Walking the Floor Over You?" I said, "Well, yeah, I could sing that." And they said, "Well, Justin is late for the show. And could you just come on and sing I'm Walking the Floor Over You?" I said, "Sure." So I went in, the band was ready. It got to be midnight, no Justin. And I went up and sang, "I'm walking the floor over you. Can't sleep a wink, that is true." I sang the song. We're expecting Justin to come. He didn't show up, and I ended up hosting the entire show just impromptu. And that is how I first hosted, and then got to come back with my band later.
Well, that is being thrown in the frying pan.
That is for sure.
But also, I mean, that's what you do. I'm sure you went right into, all right, we're performing. We're on stage. It's show business.
No rehearsal. I don't even know that I knew the band members, but you know what? We did our best, and maybe that's recorded somewhere. I cannot imagine the surprise in my voice, because I'm thinking I'm just singing the first song until somebody walks up to host.
We're going to see if we can go back and maybe look through some archives.
We got to see where that was.
What a great gift.
In the 90s, I think. It's like, surprise.
Well, tonight you will be hosting and performing for us again on the stage for the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. Who is in the band?
Well, Mickey Harris has been in the band for 20 years. He has a new project that commemorates that. 20 years as a member of the Rage last year, and his 20th wedding anniversary. So Mickey Harris on bass, Aaron McDarris, 13 years as a member of the Rage on the banjo. He's from Missouri. We have a kindred spirit there. And then we have Jeff Parton. And we missed a year because he joined us January of 2020. And we just realized in January of 2023 was his 3rd year as a member of the Rage. Zach Arnold is on guitar. And we all of these guys play all the different instruments, so we switch around some. But Zach Arnold is on guitar, he's a premier vocalist in bluegrass music these days, and he's the youngest member of the group. We have we're doing something very special. We've done this all night on the Grand Ole Opry. Thank you to the Opry for allowing me to do this, and then on the Spigma Award Show, and then we're bringing this very special evening. We have twin fiddles tonight, some twin mandolin, twin fiddles, but we have Daniel Greason, who steps in many times as a guest fiddler, and then we also have Jason Berry, who's joining us on fiddle, and he's been out with us this weekend. So we're gonna have twin fiddles. In fact, I might even play triple fiddles with them. My dad always said, what's better than one fiddle? 2 fiddles. And what's better than 2 fiddles? 3 fiddles. He loved triple fiddles. So it's an exciting night getting to work with these guys and do some different things than we don't normally do.
And congratulations. The years that you have put your heart and dedication into music. Thank you. You've talked about family. You've talked about God and your faith. from your heart tonight. So can you give some advice to some of the new musicians that are traveling or want to be singer-songwriters? Actually, the people that have family, it's really hard. It's really hard to get past the I'm gone every weekend, or I'm going to miss this child's birthday, or I'm going to miss this anniversary, family events. Can you talk a little bit about that and maybe share some advice?
I think it's a thing that you can make it work if it's something that you love. I loved it so much. I didn't know anything else but performing, and mine was coupled with family, because I grew up in a musical family, traced back 5 generations. My daughter Sally now carries on that tradition, the 6th generation of music in the Vincent family. She is now in the United States Navy band Country Current, making history as the first female lead of the group Country Current. So proud of her. And we have our family unit. And yes, there are things that we missed, but early on it was my mom and dad and my brothers and my daughters, and so it was there's nothing more fun and just I think a comfort in getting to travel with your family. There's also some, Sally traveled with me for a bit on the road, and when she first started traveling, I'm her mother, so, and she's working for me, and all of a sudden we're sharing, like, I don't have a sister, so she was in my room and I'm used to having my stuff wherever it is, and so here she is in my room. And it's like, okay, you can't leave your stuff laying around here. I know I'm your mother, but there's a respect factor. And I think that's probably with anybody traveling with someone on the road and in a very closed space, is having that respect. You don't leave your stuff out. You don't leave your socks laying around or whatever it is. But there are times that I miss them growing up, and I miss some things. But when I got home, I would go have lunch at school with them. I think when they got to be at high school, it was like, do you have to come to school, Mom? It's like, yep, I'm home and I'm coming to eat with you. So, but my daughter Tinsel is a very prime example of, she was the baby, she was the youngest, and she kind of resents that her mother wasn't at home. And so her husband, Brent, who is a world-class dobro player, he was on the road with us. But when it got time for them to have children, they just had our first grandchild a year ago. And when it came time for that, she told him, it's like, listen, I want you to be home with us. I don't want a missing husband. And that's a sacrifice that a lot of people, they might choose to make. I remember being pregnant when I was with Sally Mountain Show and people would say to me, this is what I thought was so funny. They would say, oh, I guess you're going to stop singing. But I thought that was so crazy. It's like, no, I'm not going to stop singing, because but some people, that's important. They want to be home. They don't want to be on the road. But for me, that is the most natural thing for me, and something I love so very much. And bless my husband, Herb. We've been married 39 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Christmas Eve 2022, 39 years. We're coming up on 40 years in 2023 on Christmas Eve. And never once did he say, you don't go, don't do this. I don't want you to have this opportunity. I want you to stay home with me. Never once did he say that. And that's just something that I think every musician, before you marry someone, if you're going to be on the road, that's something they need to understand. Or don't get yourself in that situation. I've seen so many musicians, and they're doing what they love, they're on the road, and then all of a sudden they meet someone, and then that someone says, I don't want you to do what you've grown up doing and training to do. I don't want you to do that anymore. I want you to be here with me. So it's a very tough spot to be in. And so I would caution musicians on the relationship that you have. Make sure it's someone who's going to support you, not take you away from something you love.
So powerful. Amen. Yeah. Hey, we're married now. Now you change.
Yeah.
No.
This is what I love, and I love doing this. So don't ask me to do that. Don't ask me to make that choice.
Yeah, that's beautiful advice. Absolutely. Well, we're here at the Troubadour Theater in Music Valley Drive. We're here at the Troubadour Nashville with a new look. What do you think about the Troubadour? We've got all of this space and great food and great drinks at the bar, and of course, great music tonight with Rhonda, Vincent, and The Rage. You've been here before. You performed a little bit earlier this year. And when you walk in and you see the difference that they've made here. It is just so wonderful. I love the feel of the room. What about your experience here at Troubadour Nashville?
It's so spacious. I love that there's so much room to dance. I love dancing. I'm a terrible dancer. And remember, Marcia has made a pledge to kind of teach me how to dance in 2023. Are we still up for that, Marcia?
We are still on 2023, the year of the dance. So coming to a stage soon.
I can't wait to learn how to dance. But I love dance. I can do the two-step with my husband, and he's a great dancer. So that's something I love about the Troubadour. Plenty of room to dance if you want to just listen to the music. And number one thing is that they are here to support and present traditional country music. I love that. That's my favorite. And, they had the Music City Playboys were there on New Year's Eve. I'm so sorry that I missed that. One of my favorite groups in Nashville, but I love that I love what they've done with the Troubadour, and it's just a wonderful, spacious place to come and dance or just enjoy music, have a meal or a drink. So come to Nashville and be with us.
And too, if you have a special event that you want to carry out, it's an event space as well, and it's very cool. So thank you again to Rodney Collins and Jennifer, his beautiful bride, for helping present and not only keep tradition alive, but man, it's traditional country and bluegrass music. And right across the parking lot, our sister location, Music City Bar and Grill, and great food, great music, 7 nights a week. So again, we encourage you and we invite you to come and visit the Troubadour Nashville and Music City Bar and Grill. Rhonda, I know we can talk and keep talking and visiting. You're my sister and I love you so much. I do want to say thank you for taking time out. You've had a very, very busy night. You're ready to tune up.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Before we go, what is one lesson you want to share with the world?
I probably have crazier lessons. My daughters growing up, you always try to give your daughters life lessons. The funniest one ever was we were at the grocery store and I said, girls, life lesson, always buy your bread on Monday. And they turned to me and said, Mom, this is Tuesday. It's like, but nothing, I guess, drastic or immediate comes to my mind. There's so many life lessons that you try to teach your kids. I think the number one thing would be, especially for youngsters, if you're getting out of high school, you're looking to go to college or what you're looking to do with your life, what you're going to have to work. And so whatever you choose to do, whether it's music or whatever, make sure you love it. Pick something that you love because it's something that you're going to have to do, and you don't want to wake up each day and dread what you are going to do to make a living. So, and I think everyone should know how to balance their checkbook. I think you can't graduate from high school until you can balance your checkbook. That's important. Absolutely. You're going to make money and you're going to spend money. So those things kind of all go together.
She's a great business lady. I'm telling you, that's great advice. Again, you're amazing at your social media. So for all of our friends and fans out there, please go and follow and watch a lot of the life and fun of Rhonda Vincent. The tour dates, information, all at rhondavincent.com. And again, that's Facebook. That's also with Twitter and Instagram. Is it all Rhonda Vincent?
Right. Yes. Most of it is Rhonda Vincent Official on Facebook. And I want to caution everyone, if they send you a message, beware of there's some fake accounts out there in all of those. So be aware of that. I'm probably not going to send you a personal message like that. The best way to talk to me is to come to a show because I sign after each show and I can visit with you there. And that's the only really safe place to do that. Or RhondaVincent.com has a message board and we are in control of that one. So if you're going to send me a message or communicate in any way, if somebody reaches out to you and they say they're Rhonda Vincent, beware, that's probably not me. So go to the message board, come to the show, but the rest of it, just say, nope, that can't be her.
I know you've had a few experiences and other artists as well with some of the fake accounts going on. So, hey, what's safe is rhondavincent.com. Go there, get all your information, and also leave a message. Rhonda, we're excited to see you and the Rage on stage just minutes away.
Is it time to hit the stage?
It's time. All right. Thank you again, and we'll talk soon. I love you, sister.
I love you. Thank you, Marcia. Take care. Blessings.
Be sure and join me at facebook.com/Marcia Campbell Radio. And while you're on social media, be sure to like and follow the Troubadour Nashville. Now let's go center stage with Grand Ole Opry member, Grammy Award winner, the queen of bluegrass music, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
From the Ernest Tubb Record Shop on Music Valley Drive, this is the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Billy Bird now.
Welcome to another edition of the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. I'm Marcia Campbell. Enjoy the show on 650 AM WSM and WSMonline.com.
Now someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I loved you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you.
Hey everybody, we're Rhonda, Vincent, and the Rage.
All the day that you told me goodbye, you said everything's well accepted, and that there's no reason to cry. Tell me who's crying, baby? Who's feeling blue? Who just don't care anymore? Who's forgetting who? Tell me who's crying, baby? Who's feeling blue? Who just don't care anymore? Who's forgetting who?
Jamboree. Oh, and Joey, come my way, if you will. Here's a Merle Haggard song. One called Mama Tried. The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride. All the freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind with all the tried. One and only rebel child from a family making mile. My mama seemed to know what they despite all I sang and learned, toward the man I kept on turning, till mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried. Mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding I denied, and that leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried. Mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding I denied, and that leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. I want everybody to sing with me now, one more time, let's do this now. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried. Mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding I denied, and that leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. That makes me so happy seeing you singing along with us right here on the Midnight Jamboree. On the cross as he hung, his shame was forsaken, as they drove the nails in his hands and his feet. As death closed his eyes, his cries went to heaven. Oh, Father, forgive them, I hear him repeat. One morning past daybreak, as the crowd slowly gathered, like a sheep he was humble to his father's own will. So sad was his face that the birds hushed their singing. They were walking my Lord of Calvary's hill. In a tomb he was laid, but death could not hurt him. He was God's only son in this world below. On the cross he fulfilled the plan of salvation. I wrote to thank Jesus
That was Jeff Parton and Zach Arnold on those vocals. So glad to have them as members of The Rage. We are excited to be here and celebrating the Midnite Jamboree. First time that I hosted the Midnite Jamboree, it was totally unexpected. I was over here and we were waiting for Justin Tubb. Listening to the Grand Ole Opry at the record shop, I guess over there. And as I looked through the records and waiting for the Opry to be over, and they walked over and they said, could you sing Walking the Floor Over You and get the Jamboree started because Justin's not here yet? And could you just sing that song and then he'll be here and we'll get started. So the hour came, it was live on the radio, midnight, and I sang Walking the Floor Over You. Justin Tubb never showed up that night, and I ended up hosting my very first Midnite Jamboree, and I was so excited. I've been doing that ever since, on and off over the last several years. That's probably many, many years ago. I always wondered, it's like, how do you get to host that show? That would be so cool. So here we are tonight. Have my band, The Rage. Have a special guest. I guess maybe we'll do one more song and see if is our special guest. Is he ready to go? He is. This was a great surprise to probably most of you. A great surprise to me to find out he was in town. I think he lives in Texas. So this is just such a joy, and I love him so much. So we're going to do one more song, and then we'll have him come out here. I think we're going to have Mickey sing a song, and we're going to do this in B flat.
Okay.
And it's going to show off the virtuosity of all of these incredible musicians. And we have our twin fiddles tonight. We're even going to do triple fiddles here later on in the evening. But Daniel Greason and Jason Berry on the fiddles. How about that? But here's one that in 2020, our last show, one of the last places we were was Las Vegas, and we were singing this all the way home. Lost all my money, but a $2 bill. Here's Mickey Harris.
Thank you. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. It's cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. Looks like rain, boys, looks like rain. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Oh, how about that fiddling right there? Got a little girl waiting on down the line, boys, on down the line. Little girls waiting on down the line. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Well, there's black smoke rising, surely is a train. Surely is a train, boy, surely is a train. Black smoke's rising, surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Give me some of that guitar. Child smart in the crowd there. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money, but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
Mickey Harris!
Thank you, music lovers. Thank you. Oh, what a time we're having.
Oh, it is time for our very first, very special guest. He's got a compadre with him, too. I'll let him introduce him. But come on up here. You know what? I remember this guy for so long. I never dreamed in my lifetime I would ever get to meet this guy because I listened to him on the radio and loved his songs. And he made my day one day. We got to go through Texas. One of my favorite places is in Fort Worth, Joe T. Garcia's. I love it. Oh, do I remember that? Are you kidding me, Johnny? We went through Fort Worth, and Johnny came over, had lunch with us, and then we got on the bus, and he sang us song after song. A guy that is a dear friend, and I love him so much, and I'm so, you don't know, just my heart is just so full of joy knowing that you're here to sing with us.
But
Make him welcome.
thank you all.
Johnny Rodriguez!
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're going to try something here, okay? Rhonda and I haven't done this song before.
This is going to be fun. We've never done this. We've never, yeah.
But Connie Smith is one of my all-time favorites.
I love Connie Smith.
And I know she's one of your favorites,
Yes.
too. Okay, so.
And Bill Anderson wrote this. You know what? This is
He's one of the greatest songwriters on earth.
He really is. Johnny, this is a crazy night for us. We started off at the Grand Ole Opry. We went over to the Bluegrass Awards and performed, and now this is our third show since 7
Are
o'clock.
you serious? How in the
Isn't
world
that-
do y'all do that?
Woo, we love it. So we love bluegrass music so
Man,
much.
these gentlemen, you have, how about a hand for this great band? This is the best band that you can get anywhere. You really are, guys.
So we're gonna do a
Yeah.
Bill Anderson song like you've never heard it before, and
For the first time.
and I get to sing with Johnny Rodriguez.
I'll get
Here
to
we
see
go.
you.
1, 2, 3.
Found somebody new, I thought I never would forget you, for I thought that I never could. But time is taking all the pain away. Until now, I'm only crying once a day. Once a day.
Once a day.
All day long.
All day long.
And once a night.
Once a night.
From dusk till dawn.
Dust till dawn.
The only time I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day
I'm so glad that I'm not like a boy I knew one time. He lost the one he loved and slowly lost his mind. He sat around and cried his life away. Lucky me, I'm only crying once a day. Once a day, all day long, and once a night, from dusk till dawn, the only time
I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Once a day, every day, all day long. Johnny Rodriguez! So you wrote this song?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness! All right, will you sing it for us?
I sure do that.
Just kicking it off. I get the banjo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
This old highway seems so lonesome when you're going where you've been. And a lost song can make you cry time and time again. If I'd listened to a friend of mine 2 years ago today, I'd have a better job than what I got today. But the billboards on the highway and the brake lights on the cars, they could jump out on the highway with my bag and my guitar. If she comes or if she goes, it doesn't matter anymore, 'cause I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Riding my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Well, the reason why she left me is not the reason that I'm here. I'm a traveling kind of man, just need a change of atmosphere. If there's any place I haven't been at all, that's where I'll go. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Riding my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico.
Here's a
Thank you,
little
Rhonda.
dobro.
You're wonderful, Rhonda. I love you. I like the bluegrass business. Yeah. Ride my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico.
Let's hear some banjo on that. What do you say? Let's hear that dobro again. It's so pretty.
Man, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, guys. This is the best night of my life.
I think everybody wants to sing on this one too. I love it. Sing with us.
Ride my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this sun till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. I'll ride this sun till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, guys.
Johnny Rodriguez. Johnny, do you have one more you want to sing, or you say, I am done?
I don't know. Well, the way you guys
Do you know any
play.
bluegrass songs, Johnny?
Man, I tell you,
You know, a lot of folks don't know Johnny Rodriguez has a big tie to bluegrass music. Yeah, I don't even know if he knows this, but if you remember Bill Monroe's mandolin case, there was a little sticker on the bottom corner of it.
Did you know this?
And it was Johnny Rodriguez sticker. Bill loved Johnny Rodriguez,
Bill
loved his
Monroe's
singing, so
case. Wow, Johnny.
that was the only sticker he had. So that's right, that's right.
Tequila Sunwise? You know Tequila Sunwise?
Yep.
In G? is gonna. Good thing we did a gospel song earlier, because Johnny's gonna sing one about tequila now. We did a gospel song earlier, Johnny, so it's okay.
We'll
I'll
try
let you
this.
sing the drinking song.
The way these guys sing and play, well, I'll try this. You guys are ready for anything, man.
This is so fun.
You have the best band on the world.
Well, I feel so fortunate to get to travel with these incredible musicians, and they're so fun. And you know what? The crazy night that we've had, because we were in Iowa on Thursday, where it was only 6 degrees. Then we went to Kirksville, Missouri, where I used to live, and then we came here for this. We got here today, and we did a jam earlier. We went to the Opry at 7 o'clock, the awards show at 8:30, and here at 10 o'clock. So it's been a very long day. I'm just thankful to have a band.
I've only been to 2 bars this afternoon.
I'm thankful that I
That
have a
would
band
work.
that they go along with my crazy ideas, Johnny. You'd say no way, wouldn't you? Here we go, tequilas.
It's either go along with them or stay at home.
That's right.
We're all for it. Let's
Like
go.
Dean Martin and what's his name?
Is somebody gonna kick this off?
It's another tequila sunrise, going slowly across town. You said goodbye. He was just a hard hand, working on dreams he's trying to find. Days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town, and she's out running around. Wasn't there another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming home. Been so long. Oh, and it's hard a feeling when it comes down to feeling friends never end. He's out running man. Oh yeah, I messed that one up. Okay, let's go to take another shot of courage. Take another shot of courage. One right never come. Just get numb. It's another tequila sunrise. This whole world will sing. Another friend.
Johnny Rodriguez. Thank you, Johnny. We love you. You never know. At the Midnite Jamboree, you never know who might show up. You never know what we might do. And we might sing a gospel song, or we might sing a drinking song. Since Johnny did, let's get in B. I'm about to sing one myself. We'll maybe counteract this with another gospel song in a minute. But this one, and it's only fitting because I heard this by Ernest Tubb and Bobby Osborne, and I bet you Ernest sang this many a night on the Midnight Jamboree, perhaps. It's one called Driving Nails. This is what it says happens. It's a good warning. It says what happens when you drink too much. That's right. One called Driving Nails. My sweetheart is gone and I'm so lonely. I've been so sad and so blue. I started out drinking for pastime, driving nails in my coffin over you. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Ever since the day that we parted, I've been so sad and so blue. I'm always thinking of you, love, and I just can't quit drinking that old booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Oh, let's hear that guitar. Ever since the day that we parted, I've been so sad and so blue. I'm always thinking of you, love, and I just can't quit drinking that old booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Hey, take it away, Jason. Well, just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Yes, I'm driving those nails over you. Well, we have three fiddles here tonight, and we're going to utilize that. Very exciting. And it's a song we're going to go back to the 70s. Johnny had some great songs in the 70s, and this was, I guess, a pop song. Been recorded by a lot of people, but I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. And we're doing a different arrangement than we have ever. Yeah, that's a nice loud microphone. That would be the one to use, wouldn't it? I think that's a great idea. Look at these guys. But we've arranged it to have triple fiddles, and I love triple fiddles, and so this is going to be so fun for me. But
I'm not sure where to put it.
what's that?
I'm not sure where to place it.
I think that's perfect right there. But it's one that says, "Just when I needed you most."
Just when I needed you most. Yeah, you loved me. Just when I needed you most. Just when I needed you most. Yeah, you love me. Just when I needed you most. Just when I needed you most. Yeah, you loved me just when I needed you most.
Jason Berry and Daniel Greason on those fiddles. How fun to get to play that with those guys. It's time. You know what? I think maybe they have a. Did you play the mandolin on that earlier today, Jason? Didn't you play a fiddle tune, Daniel? I think we should turn you loose on a little fiddle tune. Okay. I'm gonna see. I think we've got another very special guest, and I'm gonna go see if that guest is here. He is here? All right.
Rhonda, I know we've got a lot of dancers here, a lot of friends of mine.
Do we have dancers?
So if he can play something, they might want to dance.
And we have a dance floor.
So
that's a perfect combination.
Yeah. Tommy Jackson, I saw you somewhere around here.
Oh well, we're gonna figure out a fiddle tune here really quick. You find just Daniel, whatever fiddle tune is on your heart. You say, I have got to play this fiddle tune, or I'm just gonna bust. Whatever it is.
Okay, that's good.
Here's Daniel Grayson. That was Daniel Grayson.
Some of the finest dancers in the world right there, folks.
That is amazing. We've got him right here tonight.
Larry Chun there, he's been on the Grand Ole Opry for 30 years dancing.
Oh my goodness, thank you
Opry
for
Square
being with us and dancing on the radio.
He said that's the best job in the world is dancing on the radio.
That's right, dancing on the radio. Well, we do have our very special guest, and they have, well, he and his band have a brand new single and a video. Be sure to watch for that. And what's that? Oh, new songs, and I'm not sure what he's going to sing for us right here tonight, but please make welcome there. To me, I hope that he takes this as a compliment, because I mean it as a great compliment. I say he is a modern day Jimmy Martin. Make welcome Cody Norris, everybody.
Well, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
You've been over at SPIGMA, the Society for the Preservation of Bluegrass Music of America. Have you just been sitting around eating bonbons, or what have you been doing over there?
I feel like I've been sitting around. I've actually been sitting around there eating cough drops. So anyway, yeah. Trying to get the vocals to where they will work again. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for being. And for those on the radio, you got to get a picture because we're both wearing pinks and purples tonight.
Oh,
so somebody get a picture. We'll post it so you can actually see it through the radio.
All right, we're going to try. This has been our latest single on Bluegrass Radio all throughout the fall and the winter here. If we can get somebody to come around and kick off that Mountain Rosalie, can we do that? You put it. How about right here?
The gal called Jody Blonde and I know her sister too. Well, I met Ann from old Cheyenne in an old Sioux City, Sioux. There's Sweet Marie from Tennessee and Louisiana Lou. Well, I know them all from A to Z, and I met Miss Molly too. My sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. Well, as Texas spread in Texas, they say she's outside. It's the packing mama full of dynamite. It's Sadie from Missouri, just fine as she can be. But none can satisfy me like my Mountain Rosalie. My sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. Oh, how about that now, y'all? Oh, but of all the pretty girls I met, just one girl for me. Yeah, she lives away back in the hill, my Mountain Rosalie. Her hair is dark and curly, and her eyes are big and blue. She's raised on the ponytail, and she loves the Mountain Dew. My sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses, and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. She's my hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. All right.
Cody Norris.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I love that, Cody. I think you should rewrite this. Did you write that song?
No, I didn't.
You
I wish I did.
Well, it should be rewritten, and I think you should teach it to my husband. Because, see, my middle name is Lee, Rhonda Lee. See, can you sing a chorus and maybe put Rhonda Lee, and my husband will hear it and sing it to me? Because doesn't it say something about Missouri in there
Yeah, it
also?
does.
Pistol packing mama. Okay, sing it and put Rhonda Lee in it so my husband can learn this. Will you do that? Just sing a chorus of that.
Go again, boys. Well, there's Texas red in Texas, they say she's out of sight. Pistol packing Rhonda full of dynamite. And she's from Missouri and fine as she can be. But none can satisfy me like little Rhonda Lee. Oh, now my sweetheart, Mountain Rhonda Lee. Hillbilly baby, waiting there for her to be. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are red for her. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rhonda Lee.
I got me a new theme song.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Herbie, he worked Herbie in there. How about that? gospel song. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. But on that old cross, where the dearest and best for the world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I'll play a pretty tune. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me away to my home far away, where His glory forever I'll share. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Good night, everybody. God bless you. The Lord told Joshua to go to Jericho and to march 7 times around. He followed faithfully and obeyed the Lord's command, and the walls came tumbling down. And the walls came tumbling down. Joshua marched 7 times around. All the walls came tumbling down, and the walls came tumbling down. Daniel Greason, Jason Berry, Jeff Parton, Zach Arnold, Aaron McDarris, and Mickey Harris. Come to Nashville. Join us at the Troubadour, the Opry, and the Ryman. Good night.
Speaking on behalf of Texas Troubadour, David McCormick, Harold Hidden, all the folks here at the shop, saying be better to your neighbors and you're going to have better neighbors. Doggone yeah.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You broke in your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Pete and Lynn.
We hope you enjoyed listening to the classic sounds of the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree on 650 AM WSM and WSMOnline.com. We are so excited that the Midnight Jamboree live tapings have returned. Please join us at the Troubadour Theater in Music Valley Drive for the warm-up show, followed by a live taping of the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. Details for the upcoming events can be found on the Troubadour's Facebook page. I'm Marcia Campbell. Have a great night. Godspeed, my friend. And as E.T. would say, be better to your neighbors, and you'll have better neighbors.
I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you.
The Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree is produced through the facilities of Ernest Tubb Record Shop Incorporated and the Texas Troubadour Theater in Nashville, Tennessee. This program is intended for the private use of our listening audience. Any recording, rebroadcast, or other public display without the prior written consent of Ernest Tubb Record Shops Incorporated is strictly prohibited. This is the Legend, 650 AM WSM, Nashville, Tennessee.